Grade 6.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What day is
Good morning.
today?
Today is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Today is
Can you tell me
Tuesday.
what is the date?
Can I?
Yes, Nabila.
Can I?
Yes, Sama.
April. 6 April.
Yeah, it's April the 6th. Now, can you please open your textbook to page 182, prime factorization.
Okay.
And now I will share my screen with you. I hope you can see, okay? So this is the page 182. 182. Okay. So this is chapter 6, lesson 3, prime factorization. We will explain a little bit. In the previous class, we've talked about prime numbers and composite numbers. Every composite number can be written as the product of prime factors. Can you please underline this sentence? Yalla. Every composite number can be written as the product of prime factors. طيب. This is called prime factorization. So I can ask you a question. What is prime factorization? Then you will answer. Writing a composite number as the product of prime factors. تمام؟ يلا. Find the prime factorization of 36. So here we have a number. 36.
Teacher,
Yes, miss.
I restart my device. The same thing.
طيب, it's okay, and try to fix the problem later, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now you can use a factor tree. One of the methods we will use to make prime factorization for a number is to use a factor tree to find the prime factors. For example, here we have 36. يلا خلينا نشوف how we will factorize this number to prime factorization, okay? So we have, think about two numbers. When you multiply them together, the answer will be 36. Think about two numbers. When you multiply them together, the answer is 36. Here we have 3 times 12. Okay, 3 times 12, the answer is 36. Now, 3 is a prime number. That's why we put a circle here. Can you see the circle? The circle means that this is the end of the tree. It's a prime number. We can't go anymore, okay? What about number 12? Is it a prime number?
No.
No, it's composite.
Okay, it's a composite factor. So this is the first composite number and this is the composite factor. So number 12 will be divided or factorized into two numbers. 3 times 4. 3 times 4. Now 3 is a prime number. That's why we put a circle one more time. And 4 is a composite number one more time. Now 4 equals 2 times 2. 2 is a prime number. And the other 2 is a prime number. And already we have here 3.
مثل
And
3 prime number.
Use your English, Nassar. The 3 what?
Is a prime number.
Yeah, the 3 is a prime number. And here we have the 2 is a prime number. So all the numbers we have are prime numbers. But we need to make sure, when we do multiply 3 times 3 times 2 times 2, is this 36? Yalla, let's check. 3 times 3, how much?
9.
9. 9
Nine.
times 2.
6.
9 times 2,
No, no, no.
18.
18.
Okay, 18 times 2.
18.
18 times 2.
36.
36. Amazing, thank you. So now, this is the process we do factorize a number, okay? And it's called a factor tree. A factor tree. Okay, we start with the composite number. we choose any two factors. شو ما اخترنا الرقمين. We can choose 3 times 12. We can choose, what do you know other two numbers gives us 36?
9 multiplied by 4.
Okay, and 6 times 6. Any two numbers you choose will give you the same
18
answer.
multiplied by 2.
Yeah, 18 multiplied by 2. And any two numbers you choose, any two factors, they will give you the same final answer. So here we have to continue factoring until all the branches of the tree. Someone has joined. This is Hashim. Okay. Now, the branches of the tree, okay, we are talking about a factor tree. The branches of the tree, they show prime numbers, okay? Arrange the prime factors in order from least to greatest. Yani we write them like 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So the prime factorization, underline the sentence please. The prime factorization of 36 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
now we have, you
Okay.
can use exponents to express the prime factorization of 36. You know that here we have 2 and it's repeated twice. And we have 3 and it's repeated twice. So the 2 times 2 could be written as 2 squared. And the 3 times 3 could be written as 3 squared. Do you understand?
Yeah.
طيب, can you check this yellow box? Remember, 2 times 2 equals 2 squared. We know this, okay? All of you, please, يعني, pay attention to this, okay? And 3 times 3 equals 3 squared. يعني, we can write this sentence in another way. We have this sentence, yeah? We can write it this way. So easy. When we have two factors repeated, like 2 times 2, we can write 2 squared. 3 times 3, that's 3 squared. Okay? Now, for this one is highly important. الكل ينتبه. No matter which two factors you begin with. Here, we began with 3 times 12. Here, we begin with 6 times 6. And here, we begin with 4 times 9. But all of them gives us the same answer, 2 times 3 times 2 times 3, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, or 3 times 3 times 2 times 2. Okay? So the same answer at the end. All what you have to do is just to find two factors and try to multiply them together. Okay? Are you ready to go to the questions?
Yes.
طيب. Express each in exponential form, then find the product. So this is the inverse way, okay? Here we don't have the number and then we find the factors. We have the factors, we have to write them as exponents, and then we have to what? We have to find the product, ناتج الضرب, okay? Now we have 5 times 5, so the 5 is repeated twice, صقر. Are you here?
No, teacher.
Okay, طيب who can
بس
answer?
أنا ماني فاهم يا مس.
Who's
Teacher
there?
said class.
Who's there?
بس أنا عبد الله.
Abdullah, first use your English. Do not use your Arabic. You can say simply, teacher,
I don't
I
understand.
don't understand. Okay. Now, we are trying to make prime factorization for a number. Okay? Here, check question number 1, ya Abdullah. Stay with me, okay? We have 5 times 2 times 2 times 5. How much is 5 times 2, ya Abdullah?
10.
10. 10 times 2.
20.
20 times 5.
Yes, teacher.
Let Abdullah think. 20 times 5, ya Abdullah.
100.
100. So this way, the whole sentence here is another way to write 100. يعني I can delete all this and just write 100. صح يا عبد الله ولا لا؟
صح يا مس.
Okay, so this is called prime factorization for 100. Okay, التحليل العدد 100 إلى الأعداد الأولية إلى عوامله الأولية. Okay, each one of these numbers is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. 2 is a prime number. And these all together, when we multiply them all together, the final answer will be 100. The final answer will be 100. So this is called prime factorization. طيب بالنسبة للسؤال, the question is asking you to express each in exponential form. طيب, when we have 2 and 2 is repeated twice, simply we write this. We write 2 caret 2. Okay? It doesn't write. Okay, okay, so I'll pause the video now and continue recording. Now let's check. We have a problem, I think, with the writing tool. Okay, 2 caret 2. This 2 caret 2, ya Abdullah, we just write it instead of this one. We delete the 2 times 2 and we write instead 2 caret 2, which means 2 times 2. And here we have 5 times 5 repeated twice. So we simply write what? We write 5 caret 2. ايش يعني caret 2؟ يعني it's repeated twice، يعني في عندنا 5 times 5. Okay? Abdullah, do you understand the point now? We have a number
Yes.
like 100 بس مطلوب منا شغلة واحدة، إنه إحنا نعمل له prime factorization، التحليل إلى العوامل الأولية. يعني we find numbers when we multiply them together the final answer is 100. Okay? Now let me pause the video and continue recording for the next one. Give me a second.